to start off, just introduce yourself and tell us a bit about how you got started and what got you into sound recording.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mark Weingarten, production sound mixer. I'm in Los Angeles, California. How did I get started? Let's see. I went to film school. I wanted to be an editor. I dropped out of film school. I took an internship as an editor, picture editor, and I spent 2 years doing that, and then I was really kind of cooped up, and my friends were saying, you know, you seem to have an affinity for sound the way that you cut picture. You're very, always pre-lapping, and so they were saying maybe I should be a sound editor. So I actually found a sound editor who needed an assistant. I started working for him, and I did 3 pictures with him. One picture, the production sound was great. The next picture was terrible, and the next one it was fine. And I asked him, what happened to the sound in the middle picture? And he said, oh, the production mixer messed it up. I said, well, what does it mean to be a good production sound mixer? And he sort of explained to me what to listen for. And then I went back, and my friends were still at film school doing their final films, and I said, can I mix your films? And they said, sure, because nobody at that time in film school was interested in sound at all. So I went back and I mixed a bunch of people's final sort of thesis films. And I remember the first time I sat in a big theater and I saw someone in a close-up speaking, and it just sounded amazing coming through the speakers. I was like, oh, this is good. I want to do this. So then I went on and I became, I assisted other people. I was a boom operator for a few years. This is in New York where I grew up. And I worked as a boom operator for a while. And then some of the sound mixers I worked with were not particularly well liked, and people would always say to me, how come you're not mixing? We really like you. We'd hire you. And I said, really? Seriously, you would? So after a while, I took up one of those people on one of their offers. I'd mix like an after-school special for them. And it was really fun. And meanwhile, my friends who I'd mixed movies for at school started making movies and calling me and asking me to do their movies. And I sort of became like, I did a lot of like lower budget art movies in New York for a while. And then I was kind of stuck, because at the time they only made really big movies and really tiny movies. There was kind of nothing in between. So there was no market for me to sort of move up, because I wasn't going to get a really big movie. I didn't have the credits for that. And then somebody offered me a movie in LA, and I took it, and I said, okay, I'll do it. And I came out, and I did the movie, and it went really well. The producers liked me, and they started hiring me, and I ended up doing all these movies, and that's kind of what happened.